I recently broke my Metrocard. I'm not sure how it happened. It just seemed to snap in my pocket. These things are easy to replace. I mean, they're free. They'll give them to you for free, and you can simply swap over to another Metrocard. The problem is this is an anonymous Metrocard, so it hasn't been registered on the system. You're allowed to travel anonymously. The problem is that if you damage your Metrocard, such as this one here, which has $50 of credit on it, then you can't transfer it to another Metrocard without already being registered. The policy has nothing to do with the technical ability to transfer credit from one card to another. The credit is easily transferred using the numbers on the back that identify the card, and there's no technological reason why you couldn't transfer one anonymous card credit to another. It's purely a policy of the transport system. Now, I did go online and check the terms and conditions for this card, and it's got the anonymous clause, which you don't have to register or protect the balance. And this next section does seem to imply that if you're anonymous and you've got an unprotected card, that you can simply swap credit to another card. When I went into an info centre, they said no, you have to register. I'm instead going to find a technological solution to solving this problem. First thing I want to do is have a look inside a Metrocard, and the way I'm going to do that is use a torch, a nice bright one, and I can shine it through. Turn the lights off for this so that we can see properly. Okay, so I've got the lights off, I've got a torch, and I can shine through the Metrocard, and already we can see there is a chip in that corner, and we can see around the edge a band, and that's the coil. There we go. That coil goes right around the edge of this Metrocard, and there's the chip, and there's two wires leading to each direction of the coil. So if we have a look at this Metrocard here, yep, there's the chip right there. So the chip's completely intact. We can see where the wires are. We simply need to make a new coil and attach it up to the chip, and then we're back in business. So let's do that. So I'm identifying where the wires are coming out of the chip. So I've got one coming out there and another one is about there. I'll see if I can expose those wires and run a new coil. Okay, there we go. I've got the copper. Two tiny copper wires. They seem to be enamelled, but I've scraped them off, so I can solder to both of those points now. Okay, so I've had a close-up look at the side, and I can see there are 5 turns to the coil. I'm going to be soldering that onto there, but for now I'm just going to attach some tape and see if I can run my coil. Okay, the coil run's going pretty well, but I'm going to use some tape just to hold it down while I'm doing it. That's 5 turns. I'm going to chop it off and stick all the turns down properly. Okay, that was a bit tricky. The plastic was melting and going black, so I had to try a few different points, but I did get some connection eventually, and the antenna's working, and with my phone here in NFC mode, it connects to the card just fine. Okay, I can now use up the rest of the credit on this card.